Hey everyone, I wanted to make a tutorial today or a little guide about Flipstarter.cash, a really cool way to do crowdfunding for whatever you want. And the neat part about it is you don't have to pay the money unless everybody else is paying the money for the thing that's being crowdfunded. So you can head on over to the read.cash, which is another just cool website with all sorts of fantastic stuff over there. And we can see they have an outline as to how to get started with a Flipstarter, right? So the first step, you have to have Electron Cash. Electron Cash is an awesome wallet for desktop where you can do CashShuffle or Cash Fusion to have really strong privacy with your Bitcoin Cash there. Anyhow, what most people, if you don't have it, go and click here and get it, or go to electroncash.org. Watch out for phishing websites. The next step is to get the Flipstarter plugin. So you just download that, and then you don't unzip the plugin. You just leave the file right there on your drive, and then what you're going to do is you're going to open Electron Cash. And I've already done this, so you have to go through it. But you click on the Tools, Installed Plugins, and Add Plugin, and then you check the file. You select the file that you downloaded, and then boom, you wind up. You choose Add Plugin, and then before you know it, like here's all the information for it, and then you can say yes, and then before you know it, you have a tab in your Electron Cash wallet that's called Flipstarter. So I rushed through that a little bit right there, but we'll put a link to this blog post so you can do it nice and slow if you've never done it before. I already installed the Flipstarter plugin in my wallet, so I can't show you doing that on the screencast here. But what I can show you is how easy it is to make a donation using it. So if you open your Electron Cash wallet, you'll see you have your history, send, receive, addresses, coins, console, and Flipstarter. That's the one we want. The other really cool thing is this is the CashShuffle Wallet. So you can see I have 29 Bitcoin Cash in here that have been shuffled. So they're basically anonymous Bitcoin Cash that have been shuffled with a bunch of other people's there too. But what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and head on over to Flipstarter.cash, and we can see there was a fundraiser going on for the Bitcoin Cash full node, which is the version of ABC without the infrastructure funding plan. Obviously, the community is really behind this. They raised over 978 Bitcoin Cash. That's over almost a quarter of a million US dollars worth of Bitcoin Cash, and they raised that all really quickly from people all over the world. So the SLP Foundation, I have my SLP shirt on. There it is. So, but I don't know who came up with the 371 Bitcoin Cash from those guys, but fantastic. So that's over $100,000, almost $100,000 there from that one particular donor. And then Mark Demisel, the more content I see from that guy, the more I like it. Thomas J, I don't even know who he is, and then the list just goes on and on and on there. So anyhow, what's happened here is they've already reached their goal, and maybe, yeah, look, the campaign has been funded, celebrate. And if we click here, you can see here it is. So here's all the different inputs from each and every person that donated, and then here's the output where they paid them. So really cool thing to see that happening there. So anyhow, you can close that. The next one we have here, and I can show it in action, BCHD is another really cool full node implementation. Some of the Chris Basia from Open Bazaar and like all the Open Bazaar guys, I'm really big fans of. I really love the content that they put out, and I love seeing the attitude that they have and the goal, like, hey, let's make peer-to-peer cash for the world. So I'm a big fan of Open Bazaar, and because of that, I'm a fan of BCHD as well. You can see the same guy, Mark Demisel, already donated 151 Bitcoin Cash to them. So what is that? That's like $35,000 or something from Mark. So really special thanks to you, Mark, for doing that. BTC Fork, another 50 Bitcoin Cash there. Satoshi, another 10 Bitcoin Cash free trade. Henry Cashlet, I don't know who that is, but I love that name. Big fan of Henry Hazlitt myself. So anyhow, we can see BCHD is a full node and blockchain server written in Go. Blah, 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 blah. You can read all the details there. It will include adding an SLP index to support the burgeoning token sector, right? Secondly, we want to become fully capable of mining. All sorts of great stuff happening here. So now the question is, how much do we want to donate to BCH Node? You can see currently they have 224 and some change Bitcoin Cash donated here. And so we can move the slider to figure out how much we want to donate. And if we look in my wallet here again, we will see, if I can find it, there it is. I have 29.5 Bitcoin Cash here. So we can move the slider here. Yeah, here we'll give I want a little bit of money left for myself. We'll do 25.5 Bitcoin Cash at the moment, right? So that's $6,246 we're going to donate to BCHD here. So they're seeking $90,000 total, 360,000 Bitcoin Cash to cover 6 months salary for one developer. hosting costs for their website, 2 part-time developers for building the SLP indexing, right? So that sounds like a great thing to do. And they even give a budget of all the ways they're going to spend it, right? And the cool part about this is I know I don't have to give them any money at all unless they meet the overall target, right? So, so I'm going to click pledge, and it's so easy, right? So we can put names. So let's see, what do we want to advertise for this? So I'm a big fan of local.bitcoin.com, right? So local.bitcoin.com, for anybody that doesn't know, it allows you to buy or sell any amount of Bitcoin Cash in any country for any payment method with no KYC required. It's really an awesome platform that's getting more and more traction around the world. And so we can do a comment, right? Yeah. So there we go. Local.bitcoin.com lets you buy or sell Bitcoin Cash with no KYC. So it's so easy for the next step here, right? So step 1, copy the details. So I'll click here. Now it's copied to my clipboard. Step 2, install the plugin for Electron Cash desktop wallet and use Flipstarter tab to prepare your pledge. So I'll go and open that again here. We'll click on Flipstarter, and it's so easy, right? Paste pledge details. So I'll click here. I'll click paste. There's all the information, right? So then I'll click confirm pledge, and it's going to verify. Do you want to pledge 24 and some change Bitcoin Cash to BCHD? And I'll say yes. All right. And we'll wait for my wallet to do it. I think it might be hard because I have 196 coins. So my pledge is prepared. You must copy and paste the details into the campaign site to complete the pledge. Okay, so we'll click that, and then we'll highlight all that. So we'll copy this to my clipboard, and we'll go back here and we'll paste it here. It's so easy, right? So paste, and then we'll click submit pledge, and we'll keep an eye on this here too, right? I think this yellow is my proportion of the donation here. It's going to go from 224 to about 250 Bitcoin Cash here. So we'll click submit pledge. There it is, checking pledge. Thank you for your contribution. You can see now they're 250 Bitcoin Cash at the way to their goal. We can see local.bitcoin.com is one of the donors here. So really cool to see all this happening. And I don't follow the other crypto coin ecosystems that closely anymore, but like the fact that Bitcoin Cash is able to raise hundreds of thousands of dollars very quickly from voluntary donations all over the world to support infrastructure stuff, I think that's a really bullish sign. I'm not aware of any donations like that still happening in BTC. It's all money from venture capital and other businesses in the space now. So this is really shows that Bitcoin Cash has a super passionate community of people that are super excited about building peer-to-peer electronic cash for the world to enable more people to have more control of their money in every country, especially in crazy times like this when the government's going extra crazy with monetary policy. So anyhow, if you're excited about bringing more economic freedom to the world, excited about Bitcoin Cash, BCHD, BCH Node, all this fun stuff, check out Flipstarter.cash, check out read.cash, and of course, RBTC on Reddit is a fantastic place because there's no censorship there. You can talk about whatever cryptocurrency you want. Totally unlike our Bitcoin. We saw a guy just yesterday got banned from our Bitcoin for posting that people get banned from our Bitcoin. So apparently it's a censorable offense to even talk about the censorship over there. So that's why you should check out RBTC and help spread more peer-to-peer cash for the world. And please check out this video on all the platforms we're sharing it on now. Comment, like, subscribe, share. That really helps push us to the top of the recommended videos on the particular platform. So I don't just ask that for my health. I do it because it actually does make a difference in spreading this. So thank you all. See you all in the next video. And man, this is so exciting to be a part of building this amazing platform that's spreading more peer-to-peer electronic cash for the world. So see ya.